All right. So first down, rank this Super Bowl. Did it live up to your expectations?
Oh Lord. Man. I like the Super Bowl, and I believe for 3.5 quarters it was a good defensive game. And I know defensive games don't really go well for a lot of people. They want to see high scoring, action packed games, but the Seahawks moving the ball, the Patriots
Right.
busting up enough defense to stop them and force them to kick field goals.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, that's good defense 1-on-1 in my book, bro. I love it. I
Yeah.
love seeing it, and I know it's not the sexy man's brand of football, or the sexy brand of football. Sorry, not sexy man.
Right.
Pause. My bad. It's not what people want to see, but I liked it. But yeah, I think we called it. We said that
Yeah.
the Seahawks were going to win the game. It was going to
Yeah.
be by a big margin,
No.
and that
It's gonna be a low score game.
Patriots defense would keep them around.
Yeah.
And they did for a while until Will
They
Campbell
didn't.
decided to look like a sliding door.
A sit down. A sit down. Man, I mean I like the Super Bowl through and through. And yes, I'm with you. I'm a defense guy, so if I can see defense, I'm down for it.
And pull that granddaughter comment up when you're done talking about your take on it, because I kind of want to answer his questions if you don't mind.
Thank you. But I think, and it goes back to offense wins viewers, defense wins games.
Wins viewers. Okay, I see what you did there, Stoggs, and I like it.
That. Buff nerd, buff nerding.
I like it.
But I think it's true though. That is why some people will tell you who are, and this is no shade to them, and this is not a knock to them. But these are the same people who watch Racing for the Crashes.
Oh shit. Wow.
They want excitement. You watch basketball for dunks. That's what you want to see. So if you see people playing, if you see teams, or if you see a race with no crashes, you're like, oh, that was a boring race. It just went round and round. If you watch a basketball game and there's a lot of team ball, passing, stuff like that, fundamentals, oh, it was a boring game. It's a boring game. Or it's defense. Oh, they only got it. It was like 90 to 86. That's a boring game. It's a horrible game. These are those people. And that's fine, because that's what you want. This is not what you want. This was not your game. Okay? This was not, high scores, big throws, big receivers, nothing. It wasn't that. Because the reality is that wasn't on offense. That's not what was on offense.
Facts.
Okay? Other than, Jigba, who else you got on the receiving side for Seattle? Who you got on
number 88 had the little back of the tight end had a good little game.
Okay, tight end.
But I know what you're saying. I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was with this game. It was the unexpected athletes made plays. And shout out to Seattle tight end Elijah Arroyo. He is a rookie out of the University of Miami, and he is a former teammate of my son JD's. He played at Independence High School. Just to see Elijah have a chance to play on the big stage and actually have a catch and be on the field making plays, it was a proud moment for me. Like, I knew the kid since he was in 7th grade. I can't say kid, young man. And now to see him playing in the Super Bowl, the biggest stage, man, was amazing, man. So shout out to Seahawks tight end Elijah Arroyo, man. It was awesome seeing him play.
Is this the one you were talking about? I like it, but it was slow, defensive, but I expected 44-13, even though Seahawks domination was still in effect.
No, that was a good one. Granddad's had about 20 comments already. It was like,
I know.
Did it live up to your expectation? Who's your MVP? Did we get it right? That was the one I was talking about.
Oh,
but I should have pinned it.
You should have. Super Bowl
chat. We're gonna get into the half ball, so we can wait on that. But I mean,
Yeah. Will the Pats be back? Can the Seahawks repeat? So as we kind of roll into that grandizer, um, one of the things that's I actually like this comment here, right? Well, at least I'll put it up. In the words of longtime award-winning sports host for one-on-one sports in the late '90s, Bob Kemp, defense wins games, offenses that makes plays wins championships. You can say that, and yes, there have been instances, and I particularly look to New York, the Giants. They have made a big plays that won the Super Bowl. But at the end of it, that defense is what's going to get you that win.
Yeah, I was always told offense wins games, defense wins championships.
Yeah.
I believe that, and I believe we saw that this past game. A year ago, we saw when Philadelphia's defense was too much for Kansas City, and the year before that, we saw when Kansas City's defense did enough to stop the San Francisco 49ers. So I think that old adage lives on. Offense wins games, defense wins championships. Good offenses that do good things exploit a mediocre defense.
Yeah, this is a good question.
That's,
Yeah, it's a good question. How much of, like a star power in this Super Bowl affected how much people really like the Super Bowl? I think, again, it goes back to the star power on the field will have the star power in the stands. Now, let me also say this. The Super Bowl is still the Super Bowl. I don't think it really matters. People will want to go to this event to be seen. So you're still going to have stars there. You're still going to have stars there.
Yeah, but I also believe, too, that it's a 53-man NFL roster.
Yeah.
There's star power on that team. Now, the fact that the media made it about Taylor Swift and the Swifties, Mahomes, Kelsey, and all that was the mainstream media, and that was a way for them to pull in a pop culture to a football fan base. But for a real true football fan, I don't think that one time football fans look back like, hey, man, what the fuck? This ain't no star power, bro. I can't watch this. I've never gone into a football game looking for star power. I'm looking for plays being run, how it's executed, and how teams make adjustments. So I never even thought about all that until they started this whole Taylor Swift thing. And I think it's still a marketing ploy from the NFL to help draw different people in to try to grow their brand.
So I'll say it like this. I knew quite a few people who were actually happy that Kansas City wasn't in there because they didn't want to see Taylor Swift 15 different times.
They was
on their TV. They were okay. You can say they were hating, but it was more like, hey, is it about the game, or to your point, is it about the Swifties? Is it about everyone in the stands? Right? We're here to watch the game, but yet, and I was kind of hoping to see a little bit more, with Cardi B and she was she not in the stands, or
you wanted to? That's coming up later.
I'm just saying, where was the star power? But to me, I think I like the game. Bad Bunny halftime show. How we feel about that? It's the lean back for me.
No. You know what, Jay Star? I want to be the first one to admit.
Yeah.
Because when the Super Bowl entertainer was announced some time ago, and we talked about it on the show, I think I had a fit. I was mad. I was pissed off. And one, I knew a couple of songs that I didn't think I knew when I heard the beat. I was like, oh, shit, I've heard this before.
There you go.
Two, it wasn't a bad performance at all. And the power of his message, I think, was actually pretty cool, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I have nothing really bad to say. I have captions on my TV, so if I wanted to know what it was saying in English, I could have turned them on. It was the beat, it was entertaining, it was the crowd being involved, and there was a bakery on the football field because it was cakes everywhere.
Well done.
Yes.
Well done. I don't know what young person got you to there, but thank you. That well done. Someone young hipped you to that. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. Bad Bunny. I mean, hey, I can understand what we're saying. Not throwing shade on your team, James. What did Bucks fans learn from this Super Bowl? Jay Sox, same question about your Cowboys.
I think we learned that if we would have not self-destructed and crumbled, the team that won the Super Bowl, we put up 36 points on them during the regular season. So I think the Buccaneers should have learned that they have to grow, finish, compete, and not self-destruct. And that very well could have been us hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. Yes, I'm saying that, and I know people are going to say, man, you speaking from a fan standpoint. But go back and look at the scores. We're one of the teams that put up some of the most points against that Seattle Seahawks defense.
Yeah.
Those are just facts I'm spitting.
Okay.
Not just bars, but facts.
Okay. I mean, here's what I'll say. And I'm let me be honest. I get support. Halftime try to understand in the National Football League, and they pumped in crowd noise. If you look at videos from the stands, it was dead. They do that from time to time and a lot of different stuff, so it don't bother me.
But the same people, let me say this, and this is not a political show, and I'm gonna move the fuck on from this.
Yeah, because
the same land that was supposed to be made up of nothing but immigrants and nothing but growth and come together and do things. The one country we want to take resources from and learn from, but we don't want to bring that entertainment over here. Like I said, yeah. I too had to what the hell when they did Bad Bunny. He did what he was hired to do. We're trying to grow this thing to a global brand. So I think they incorporated a global artist to try to help grow that. Whether I love it or not, I will put respect on his performance. I believe he did well. Did I enjoy Kendrick a little bit more? Yeah. Did I enjoy Prince a little bit more? Oh, yeah. Did I enjoy The Weeknd? Hell no.
No. Because The Weeknd always really, but The Weeknd is not, and here's what I'll say. What up, Cutsy B? It's good to Cutsy Q. It's good to see you up in here, Cutsy Q. What I will say is this. No, it wasn't for me, but not every halftime show is. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. If they put some country person, depends on who it is, I may watch it, I may not. If they put a pop person on there, depending on who it is, I may watch it, I may not.